Welcome to Teachers Tech YouTube channel. Today we are going to see about the speed of an aircraft using Python. Okay. So if we see speed of an aircraft, we have to understand what is Mach number. So here, when an aircraft move through air, the air particles around the aircraft gets disturbed. Okay. So now when there is a slower speed of an aircraft over these air particles, it won't disturb the density. But when the speed of the aircraft increases, it will disturb the or changes the density of the air particles. This is known as compressibility effect. We can get this compressibility effect when the aircraft reaches the speed of sound. So, Ernest Mach defined the Mach number as the ratio of speed of an aircraft to the speed of sound. Here Mach number I am going to represent as letter M, and speed of the aircraft I am going to represent small letter U, and speed of sound I am going to represent in small letter C. Okay, so we are going to classify the aircraft speeds using Mach number. The first one is subsonic speed. So as I said before, at this particular speed, there won't be a much compressibility effect. It is a very lower speed. So the Mach number will be approximately less than 0.8. If we go for transonic speed, from here onwards, the compressibility effect will take place. The Mach number will be less than 1.3. Supersonic speed. So from here, in this particular speed, we can able to get some shock waves. If there is small disturbance, it may cause a shock waves. Here in the supersonic speed, the Mach number will be less than 5. Next, hypersonic speed. Here the Mach number will be less than 10. And in high hypersonic speed, the Mach number will be 25. In both hypersonic speed and high hypersonic speed, the aircraft gives its energy, it will bond with the oxygen and nitrogen molecules of the air. Okay. And the last is the re-entry speed. So here the space shuttle, so in the Mach number will be greater than 25. So here that temperature will play an important role here, where the ionic plasma is formed on the air. So we should be very keen about the temperature. So based on these speeds, we are going to design an aircraft. So for aircraft design, when we are deciding a particular velocity, our vehicle should move, that is our aircraft should move in particular velocity, then we should know our aircraft falls in which of this category. So for that particular purpose, I have designed this Python program. So if you enter the velocity, automatically the program will convert that velocity into a Mach number, and it will say our design falls in this particular speed. In the upcoming slides, you can see the individual speeds Mach number and the aircraft shapes. different speeds. So subsonic speed, which means the value of Mach number should be less than zero point 0.8. Okay? We call it as a subsonic. If Mach number is in the range of zero point 0.8 to 1.3, we call it as a transonic speed. Similarly, if the Mach number is between 1.3 to 5, we call as a supersonic. If the Mach number is between 5 to 10, we call as a hypersonic. And if Mach number is 10 to 25, we call as a high hypersonic speed. And if Mach number is greater than 25, we call as a re-entry speed. Okay, so for various speeds, various aircrafts are available. So depending upon the speed of the aircraft design will change. So different aircrafts are designed based upon the speed. Okay, so now in this program we are going to identify the Mach number of an aircraft. Okay, so we go for the program. Okay, so this already I have run this program. So first of all, I explain what is this program. So here user is going to give an input, that is enter the speed of an aircraft in meter per second, that is the velocity or speed. Speed. We are going to enter the value. So based on that, it is going to find the Mach number using the formula. Okay, here U represents the velocity of the aircraft and C represents the speed of the sound. And the speed of the sound is 340.3. Okay, it is already defined here. So based on this, the Mach number is calculated. Based on the calculation, we are going to say what is its Mach number and what type of regime it is, either subsonic, transonic, or supersonic. Okay, first of all, I run the program. Okay, so enter the speed of an aircraft. So first I enter the value of 50. Okay, so if I say the 50, see the output. So your aircraft is on runway, yet to take off or about to landing. So in two conditions, either if your aircraft is on the runway and going for takeoff, at the time you may have this Mach number, or else if your aircraft is going to land down, at the time of landing you may have this Mach number. Okay, similarly, now I am going to increase the speed. We can increase the speed to 200. Now you see, so now if I put 200, now the aircraft is in subsonic regime. Okay, now the subsonic speed is obtained. Aircraft is in subsonic speed. Mach number is 0.59. Okay, so as you can see here, so less than 0.8, if Mach number is less than 0.8, it is called as a subsonic speed. The same thing is here. Now the Mach number is 0.59, so it is in subsonic range. Okay, right. Now again I run this program. By increasing the speed, now I increase the speed to 350. So now the aircraft is in transonic regime. The Mach value is 1.03. So is that one. See here. In the transonic speed, the Mach number is 0.8 to 1.3. So it is 1.03. It lies between that, so it is in transonic region. Okay, still we can increase the speed. I'm increasing this to 1000. Okay, now you see your aircraft is in supersonic regime. The Mach number is 2.94. Okay, so now supersonic. The Mach number is 1.325. We call as a supersonic. So what we are getting here is 2.94. So it is in supersonic. Okay. Now still we can increase the value. I increase to 3000 meter per second. Your aircraft is in hypersonic regime. Okay. So for a hypersonic, the Mach number is 5 to 10. Okay. So what we are getting here is 8.82. So now your aircraft is in hypersonic speed. Okay. Still we can rise. I am rising to 7000 meter per second. If I increase the speed, now it is saying the Mach number is 20.57 and it is in high hypersonic. Okay. So hypersonic is 5 to 10. High hypersonic is 10 to 25. The Mach number value should be 10 to 25. So here we are getting 20.57. So it is in high hypersonic region. Okay. Still we can increase the speed. Now I can increase 9000 the speed. So now the Mach number is 26.45 and it is in re-entry speed regime. Yes, re-entry speed. Mach number above 25 we call as a re-entry speed. So now the aircraft is in re-entry speed regime. Okay, so this is what the program is. So if whatever the speed you enter, it will say what is its Mach number, what is the speed of the aircraft. Okay, now I am going to explain the program. This first one, I just use magnifier. Okay, so here from ipython.display import image comma display. So here what we are going to do, to display the image I am importing the command image here. So this is the code for importing the command image and I am making it to display. Okay, and I am making this image to work in the word called display. So whenever I call the word display, it will work with this file, image file, this with this command. Okay. Next, first of all, I am initializing the speed of the sound. The speed of the sound is 340.3 meter per second. So whatever the values we are using here, we are using meter per second. So the speed first initially, speed of the sound I am making is 340.3. Okay, this is the first initialization. This letter represented by small letter C. Next, I am asking the input from the user. They enter the speed of the aircraft in meter per second, and I am storing this value in U. So before storing this one, what I am going to do, I am going to convert this into a float. Okay, so float in the sense either you can, it accept both integer and also float, both type of data type numbers also we can use here. So better to use float. So now whatever the input you are getting initially, it will be a string. This string should be converted to float. So in input, this one, whatever the value you enter, it is a string. This is now converted to float. Then it is stored in U. Okay. Next I am going to use the formula for Mach number. So M is equal to U by C. U is nothing but speed of the aircraft and C is nothing but speed of the sound. Okay. So next, so here, sorry, define runway. So here what I am doing is DEF is what define and runway is nothing but a class. Okay. So here this class hereafter, if I want to call this particular code, I will simply write runway and open braces and close parenthesis and semicolon. If I call this one, automatically my program will come search for this class. This is the class with the name runway. It will come here, and what is written here, it will be executed. So for that, I am writing a class with a name called runway. What is the use of this runway class means? It will call the display, as we mentioned here, display. It is calling the display, and in the display we are using the image. So what is the thing is, so what is the code written for image is called here. Okay, so next I am calling the file. See, uh, so this file here, I have to write the path of the file. So what I do usually, this file runway.jpg, I will save in my root. So here, which is my root, is nothing but this teachers tech folder. Yeah, this is the teachers tech folder. In this I have saved all the images. In this I have saved all the images. Okay, see, you all know where it will be. The root folder will be in the C drive. Okay, and then in that users, okay, in that your username. So in this I have created a folder called teachers tech. Okay, here I have saved the things. Here I have saved all the pictures. So then only you can able to call that file here. Okay, so this is a simple class. We are defining this is a syntax. Syntax means the format how to write a class. Okay, so we have to write this thing. If I'm saying this is a class, it should be represented like this, def, which is means define. Okay, what I'm going to define, I'm going to define a class. What is its class name? Runway is the class name. Okay, and open parenthesis and close parenthesis and a colon should be there. Okay, so within this, and whatever the code I am writing, it will be executed. Now here the code which I have written is to call the file runway.jpg. Okay, this is similar for runway, subsonic, transonic, everything I have written to call that particular pictures. Okay, next. So now here comes, see, if I'm going to use the command if m is less than 0.2 and this colon. Okay, this is the format for writing if statement. If you are writing an if statement, you should write if, then that variable m is, this is a condition, m is less than 0.2 and this colon should be there. Okay, if this condition is true, this following code should be executed. Okay, so here if for example in first velocity I have given 50, so there the velocity m value is very low, so it is less than 0.2, hence these commands are executed. Your aircraft is on the way, on runway, yet to take off or about to landing soon. Okay, this is a command first I have to print out. Second print, I'm asking the Mach number is 0.2 f percentage, comma, sorry, percentage m. This means I'm going to display the value whatever available in m. Okay, The m formula I already know, u by c. Okay, the value will be stored here. That value I am calling here. So mostly the decimal, after the decimal the values are there. So I am asking to give, sorry, so I am asking to give after the decimal 2 digits, after the decimal 2 digits to display. That is the MAC number. Then I am calling the runway, I am calling the class runway. So the class runway here, yeah, this class. Now this image will be called here, this image will be called here. Okay, so similarly next I am using elif. Elif, there's nothing but else. If this is m value is not less than 0.2, what it should do, that is what else if. Else if I am written as elif. This is the format for writing else if. Elif, elif m less than 0.8 and colon. Okay, so now this is the first condition. So now if the value is 0.3, okay, if m value is 0.3, then the system will see this particular command. If m is less than 0.2, no, it is not less than 0.2, then automatically it will come to the next statement. Next, if not, else if m is less than 0.8, okay, so I also already I said m is equal to 0.3. So now it is less than 0.8, so automatically it will print this statement, and then it will print this statement, and then it will call the class subsonic. Okay, similarly if my value is above 0.8, then it will eliminate this one, it will eliminate this one, and it will print, start executing this one. Okay, similarly depending upon the MAC value, that is m value, this particular elif command start executed. Okay, that's all about the program. So one more thing, if you want to clear your results, okay, just to click the cell, all output clear. Okay, output will be cleared. Then again you can run it. So enter 600, enter. Okay, it will be executed. Okay, I hope you have understood the program, and for your reference I make this particular file available to you in my description. You can download it, and if you have any doubts, you contact me in the comment section. Thank you for supporting me. Thanks for watching.